blazing in flickering lights. Marvels clash, DCs, my galaxies collide in a Star Wars fight. GeekZip rising, burning bright, voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud, digital chaos breaking clouds. Heroes and villains, cards in hand, legends soaring across the land. Comic panels sharp and raw, truth and venom, no fake applause. GeekZip rising, burning bright, voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud, digital chaos breaking clouds. Heroes and villains, cards in hand, legends soaring across the land. Comic panels sharp and raw, truth and fandom, no fake applause. GeekZip rising, burning bright, voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud, digital chaos breaking clouds. Theory spinning like a wheel of flame. Who's the hero who'll stake their claim? Through screens we're climbing, tearing seams, living fiction, chasing dreams. Zip call shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZip's dominion set the pace. GeekZip rising, burning bright, voices echo through the night. Pop culture sinners screaming loud, digital chaos breaking clouds. Zip call shots, Christian digs deep into the rabbit holes where secrets keep. Marvel, DC, the wars we face. GeekZip's dominion set the pace. Spark in his eye, lighting up the room like a firefly. He's got a laugh that makes the world tilt, a heart so big it's made of gold and quill. Oh, Sammy Z, you're a whirlwind cool, always there to break the rules, helping hands and a nerdy crew. The podcast king, we look to you. Sammy Z, you're the dude we need, with your wits so quick and your heart full of speed. You're the sunshine, glimmer in a cloudy feed. Sammy Z, you're our happy breed. He's got jokes that boom like a fireworks show, a fact factory running on overload flow. Geek King, Sammy, with kindness galore. You take the mic and we all want more. When Zip and Christian call your name, you're the player in every game, a hero born from podcast lore. Sammy Z, we're cheering more and more. Sammy Z, you're the dude we need, with your wit so quick and your heart full of speed. You're the sunshine, glimmer in jokes that boom like a fireworks show. If your wit's so quick and your heart full of speed, you're the sunshine glimmer in a cloudy feed. Sammy Z, you're our happy breed.
Morrison rolling through, got the swagger of a shark. Coolest dude in the city, he be stunting after dark. Unpredictable moves, mind sharper than a knife. Chaos is his fuel, yeah, he thrive on that life. Morrison, the name ringing bells through the streets. Madman in the moment, every second's a feat. Controlling the wild like he conjured a storm. In the eye of destruction, he's just getting warm. Jumping off rooftops, that's just his intro. Flipping the script while the crowd say, oh no! 1 minute he chillin', next minute a flame. Morrison's a legend, but he stay playing the game. Morrison, the name ringing bells through the streets. Madman in the moment, every second's a feat. Controlling the wild like he conjured a storm. In the eye of destruction, he's just getting warm. Jumping off rooftops, that's just his intro. Flipping the script while the crowd say, oh no! 1 minute he chillin', next minute a flame. Morrison's a legend, but he stay playing the game. Every corner he turn, it's a plot he creates. Minds trying to keep up, but they way too late. A joker unleashed, man's a chaos symphony. Morrison the maestro, wrecking all complacency. Funky fresh fits, dripping so absurd. Actions speak loud, forget a spoken word. Carving his legacy in the wildest of ways. Night turns to day, but he stays unfazed. Name ringing bells through the streets. Madman in the moment, every second's a feat. Controlling the wild like he conjured a storm. In the eye of destruction, he's just getting warm. Every corner he turn, it's a plot he creates. Minds trying to keep up, but they're way too late. A joker unleashed, man's a chaos symphony. Morrison the maestro, wrecking all complacency. Funky fresh fits, dripping so absurd. Actions speak loud, forget a spoken word. Carving his legacy in the wildest of ways. Night turns to day, but he stays unfazed. Funky fresh fits, dripping so absurd. Actions speak loud, forget a spoken word. Carving his legacy in the wildest of ways. Night turns to day, but he stays unfazed.
Rolls out of bed with the morning sun. Her heart's so big and her work's never done. She's the queen of kindness. She'll give you her time with laughter and love. vibe, but it's Kush who keeps their world alive. She helps out Christian with a wink and a grin. Their little tribe runs strong 'cause of the love within. Oh, Kush, you're the heart of the show. With every hug and smile, you make the love grow. You're the one they count on through thick and through thin. A golden light in the world we all spin. Cooking up dinners or fixing the gear, Kush is the glue holding everyone near. She's got that spark like a wildfire glow, a woman to cherish, a soul to know. When Zip starts talking and Christian's mid-laugh, Kush is there to steady the path. She's got their back, keeps the wheels rolling. A partner in life, their heart she stole.
What's up, folks? It is Ryan Zip. Welcome to the GeekZip podcast. So happy that you decided to spend your Friday evening with us. In the cave, as always, with me is my buddy Christian. Say hi, Christian.
Hello.
Also with us is Sammy Z, and it looks like he's got Bruce biting the microphone.
Hello.
And we are here to entertain you for the next hour, probably a couple hours or so, depending on how long we last. We're old men, so it's a lot harder. Yeah, Sam's a kid, so he's as you can see, he's playing video games while we are taking care of business here.
Scrolling through.
I hope you all had a wonderful week. It has been quite the week for some people, especially our friend Morrison. If you have not heard about Morrison, he was in a very, very, very harrowing situation over the week in which his plane had to make an emergency landing at the local airport here in town, and he was actually interviewed by the news. Christian, I have that video. Would you like to take a look at it, or
Give him some time to call in, maybe?
Yeah, give him a little. I'm trying to get him to call in to talk about it because
He usually calls in at some point.
Yeah, he calls in at some point. So let's do this. Let's switch over and get his. I thought that was him. It wasn't. We'll get. We'll take a look at Mr. Morrison and what happened here.
He was trying to get on vacation, so he had to drive
he was trying to go to vacation.
He may not call in because he
did
make it to his vacation destination.
So yes, I believe he did make it. Thank God. All right, so
showing that picture of that girl's face right there.
Not right now. I'm getting ready to though.
It's a weird looking face. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Crooked.
Yeah, she's making like a crooked face.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Great.
You know they make those girls make those weird faces these days, dude. Like what they
Is that him?
That's him. That's him. I knew you wouldn't fucking let me down, dude.
I only got a few minutes.
All right.
I'd really like to take time to do this when we can have a show. We'll talk more about it when I get back.
That's fine. That's fine. Yes. Yes. All right. So I'm just going to let you go. You're on speakerphone. Christian and Sam are here. Go.
All right. Well, this is Aaron. I'm down here in Hilton Head, South Carolina. I had to change my vacation this summer because of on Monday evening, got on a flight out of Huntington, West Virginia to go to Clearwater, Florida, St. Pete.
St. Pete.
Everything was going smooth. The quickest flight I ever got on in my life, and that's probably why what I'm about to tell you happened. I was on me and my family, my 3 kids and my wife were on the plane 20 minutes before we were supposed to take off, and we took off 10 minutes before we were supposed to take off. So everybody's sitting around going, hell yeah, man. We're getting out of here. We're going down there, baby. We get up in the air. Flying, man. Beautiful weather. No rain, nothing. Couldn't ask for better.
Yeah.
On the way there. And about 20 minutes in the flight, we start hearing click, 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 like a fucking propeller. Propeller is freaking smacking against the side of the engine or something. It was insane. So me and my wife look at each other, and then everybody on a plane starts looking at each other. I don't need to tell you guys. Everybody's been in that situation before. Everybody starts looking at each other quiet, like, what the fuck? And then
Isn't that what he said?
And then the flight attendants are doing food service, drinks and food service. They get halfway down the aisle. They look at each other, and their face turns white like a ghost, like a white walls, baby. And they look at each other like, what the hell is that? Then they shove the shit back, run back, go on the phone with the pilot. Oh, shit. And then the pilot gets on. You know how the pilot is. He's always calm. Always calm. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got an issue. Had to shut down the right engine. We're running on
the Johnson rod.
Yeah, the Johnson rod. We're running on one engine flying in, and then people but he was very calm, very cool, collected. I have to give it to him, man. He got us in there on one engine.
Yeah,
and I went back and looked at the video when the plane was landing, and it had a gangster lean to the right, flying in, floating in. But, dude, he got us to the dude, and people were saying, praise Jesus, once we landed. I mean, people were scared to death, dude. I was holding my daughter's hand.
Yeah.
It was insanity. And
mean,
then here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Then they leave us on the fucking plane for 2 hours after we landed so they can do a thermal check of the engine. Like, get us off the plane. We don't want to blow up in the plane. I mean, if a car...
No, we talked about this off mic, that it was ridiculous. They made you all
if a car wrecks, what do people do? They get them the fuck out of there because the car could blow up. Why are they going to leave us on a plane for 2 hours so it can blow up? Let us walk the fucking runway.
Christian wanted to know, we noticed in your interview that your shirt is slung over your shoulder. We're wondering if it got a little hot.
Oh, it got hot. It got real hot. And let me tell you something. About that. I mean... we could have walked out.
So, did they have the air on at all on the plane?
They had the air on. They had the air on. But we could have walked the runway. We could have easily walked the runway. We had to wait on a tow, which took about an hour. And then the tow came up, hooked to the plane, and it dragged the plane all the way down the runway back to the airport. And it was slower than a fucking old lady in a damn wheelchair. I mean, it took 5 hours. I mean, it took forever to get back. And it was like, just let us off. Let us walk with our luggage and get our shit.
You make it sound like it's a car, like the tail's dragging the runway.
It's got to be torture for your children.
Oh, that's how it was. You should have seen this thing they towed it with. There was like a big old pole on the end of a vehicle, and they just hooked it to it and dragged it along.
They just rigged something real quick. Like, we gotta get
man, they ought to just came out there with a couple Forerunners and just freaking hooked to it and just go back. It was terrible.
Oh.
But I don't want to. I want to say that the pilot and the staff, the flight attendants too.
Yeah.
I know they were freaking out, but they were awesome. Cool. Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. But everything after that was garbage. But here's one more thing.
Your children?
Yeah, are kids okay? I mean, obviously.
Everybody's okay, man. No, man, we got back. We had to pivot, and we drove down here to South Carolina, man, and just 11-hour drive.
So you're in Hilton Head right now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's cool. Dude, I'm glad you guys got away. I'm glad everybody's safe. What a fucking story. You now got one up on the rest of the group, dude. You've survived a fucking emergency plane landing.
Oh, it was the longest 20 minutes of my life, man.
I'll bet.
We didn't know if we were going to land or not. We didn't know.
Well, I'm going to let you go. I know you're on vacation. You took the time to call. Thank you, brother. We're going to watch your interview and laugh at you a little bit, but glad everybody's okay. Glad everybody's safe, and you guys have a good time.
All right, man.
All right,
Talk to
man.
you soon.
See you later.
All right.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah. It's
Holy shit.
Life and death.
There you go. There you have it, folks. Aaron on an emergency plane landing.
The true final destination.
I mean, again, it's not funny, but it's funny because he's okay. You know, obviously, you know, and I'm sure that was hell. God damn, I can't imagine being on a plane for 3 hours stuck on the tarmac, which is what I think he was referring to.
Yeah, I bet the pilots knew how to communicate, though.
I was going to say maybe they should have watched that rehearsal.
I think they did, is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Because they averted disaster.
Oh yeah, and didn't panic everybody. There
He's
you
like,
go.
Maybe we should turn around. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, okay. They talked to each other.
I finished watching that show, by the way.
How was it? I'm very interested.
Dude, he ends up flying his.
I hear
his own
it. He's been on the talk shows talking about it. Like he is an official 737 pilot, like officially.
Yeah, but there's like a loophole where it's like.
Well, there's always a loophole, Christian.
Dude,
it's Nathan Fielder.
They're like, normally you have to have this many, like thousands of hours.
Yeah, flight hours, right? Yeah.
If you're doing it with people that are paying to fly, but these people aren't paying to fly; they're part of the show. So it's like,
okay.
So he's like,
hey, I count it.
So he's like,
I count it.
He said, "I'm the least experienced licensed pilot." But he does it.
That's impressive. I got to give it to
incredible,
Nathan.
yeah.
He goes all out for sure.
I think that one scene we watched was definitely the craziest part of it.
Was that the crazy? I mean, I would assume since it caused so much ruckus. Okay, let's watch Aaron's video real quick.
Interviewed by WOWK.
Yes, WOWK TV 13 out of Charleston. And we're going to take a look at it here. Just let me get it ready.
I'm trying to make that girl's face, dude. It's like she's squeezing out a fart or something.
So, again, we probably won't have audio except here in the cave, but...
We continue to follow breaking news out of Huntington, where that plane was forced to return to Tri-State Airport. They were having some major engine issues. We have 13 News reporter Lindsay Jarnett joining us now with more from a few of the folks. There were
Babyface reporter, too, dude. Needs to get that hat off.
He definitely needs some sun. That's for sure.
That's what Aaron was talking
click,
about.
Click, 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 click.
They look panicked. They got
He's
pale
pretty
white.
much describing, yeah. I looked here. I couldn't see him walking off the plane. I think that was shot
I
before.
didn't realize we had such a big flight out of the Huntington Airport.
Well, I think it's a newer deal. I think is the thing. So here comes Aaron. Here he comes.
That's
Pay here for parking.
looking at each other, dude. Something's wrong.
Something was wrong. Something was wrong.
Is that it right there?
Oh
Leaning
yeah,
in?
I don't know if that's the actual plane or if that's just like stock footage or
It's
whatever.
wobbly, dude.
But God have mercy.
Zip, you'd never recover from that.
What'd you say?
He said you'd never recover from
I
that.
probably wouldn't. No, I probably never. Actually, damn. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay, man. I'm glad he's all right. It's crazy shit. And like I told him, I mean, he's got one up on all of us now. You know, he survived a emergency plane landing. That's something.
That means death has to get him before us.
It's a good point. All right. So anyway, again, we are so thankful that Morrison, his family, his wife, everybody's okay. They're having a good time in Hilton Head right now. Nobody was injured or harmed. That's the more important thing to take away from this story. But damn,
And
dude.
the pilot was cool.
Yeah, and the pilot was cool, calm, and collected, and I think that's something to note as well. But damn, Christian, that Aaron, that sucks for Aaron. You know, especially if you have vacation plans, you probably have something booked. The fact they can turn around and go on another vacation, they're very lucky. And all our best to the Morrisons, man. Hope they have a great vacation for real. So yeah, that's how our week kind of started out with this crazy story from Morrison, and then it just got crazier from there. So anyway, all right. That is Morrison, and we, again, appreciate him calling in. Let's get into the show. And first of all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell so you're notified when we go live. And don't forget to be watching for the StreamYard links. Sometimes we drop them, sometimes we don't, depending on how much time we're on. And you can actually come up and join the conversation. We encourage you to hit the chat. The chat will pop up on the camera window. And if you like, subscribe to the channel via Facebook or any of the other social medias. We'll also get an alert on screen when you do that as well. So hopefully
Check
you
out
guys,
our other videos.
Yeah, we got tons. I've got tons of videos, bro. I've got videos for days. I've got videos I haven't even published yet.
Are you monitoring the chat if anyone chats?
Yeah, I've got it up. Yep, chat's up. So if anybody chats, we'll be able to see what's going on, and we'll be able to talk about it. So
I was just asking because usually Sam's monitoring it.
Well, yeah, I think Sam also monitors it, but I've got it up as well, just to make sure there's we've got that checks and balances.
Well, isn't he playing Xbox right now?
I think he is.
Well, my computer's not working right
that's
now.
all right. Yeah,
Okay.
his computer's.
Well, I
on
just
the
want to
fritz.
make sure someone was doing it. That's
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I have the chat, people.
Not
if
that
you
anybody's
chat,
gonna chat, you.
well, AK will chat, and your brother will chat, and that'll
if
be it.
they're available.
And then maybe Sean.
They might
I don't know,
Sean may appear.
playing
Sean may
Switch
pop
too,
up.
dude.
Yeah, Switch 2. God, I don't have. Do I have that story on here? I do.
Yes, you do.
We'll talk about that later. All right.
Oh, my brother's got one.
Yeah, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Right now, let's get over to what you been watching, Christian. I know you watched a really good one, and you tell me it's one of the best movies you've ever seen.
Lately, yeah.
Yeah.
That Sinners movie, dude.
Sinners, the Michael B. Jordan, Nathan Coogler film about vampires?
Ryan Coogler, I believe.
Ryan Coogler. My fault. Got
It's
Nathan
like
on
Delta
the brain.
Blues.
Yeah, Delta Blues, kind of set in the
They're
South.
opening up their own juke joint for us, by us. The slave croppers. I mean,
Yeah.
sharecroppers.
Yeah. What?
And then
What
a
was-
vampire shows up.
Yeah. Now that's like a that's almost like a Dusk Till Dawn type
Yeah.
of plot, right? Like the two plots coming together. I don't know. I bought it late last night and haven't had a chance to watch it, so I'll probably watch it tonight.
Yeah, I tried to get you to watch it all
You
week.
did.
So.
Well, I didn't own it until last
Well, I
night.
tried to get you to use my iTunes to watch it.
I didn't want to fuck with that.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't wanna
it's
fuck with
easy
that.
to do. Just
It's really
call.
not.
You just text them.
You think it's easy, but
it
it's
is,
not.
It is very easy to do.
I-
I do
it
with
is.
My siblings
I-
all the time.
Okay,
I
well,
texted
Like he
him.
texted me the code. If I had seen it in 10 minutes, I would have been able to get it to work. but
Okay, well, I didn't, and sorry.
You don't need to make excuses. I just don't want to talk about it.
Such a dick.
Sorry. I wanted to discuss it with you, but no, you didn't bother
Oh
to
my
watch it.
God! All right,
Just like everything else I tell you to watch.
boy, you are really roasting my nuts this week, aren't you?
Oh,
God damn!
Like I said, why do I even recommend it to you?
I don't know. What's on your shirt there?
It's the AEW,
Tekken.
Tekken, MJF, and Kazuya.
Is that like? Do they have a partnership or something?
Yeah, they've.
I did. I don't. I never
I mean,
watched.
they've had a
AEW.
few street fight. I don't know if they just have shirts.
They have like Tekken fights.
Yeah, they've had Street Fighter shirts.
Nice. That's cool. I like it. All right. So Sinners was good. What did you like about Sinners? What was?
I watched that new Predators movie today.
Well, can we stay on Sinners?
I told you I don't want to talk about it because you didn't watch it.
Okay. Well, I didn't watch the new Predator either.
I know, but I didn't tell you to watch that one.
Okay, so tell me about the Predator then.
It was cool enough. You know how you like to complain about how they look. The first
Yeah.
one kind of looked. He only had like two.
Well, wait, which Predator are we talking about?
The new one.
The Killer of Killers?
Yeah.
The animated?
Yes.
Okay. Go.
There's like 4 different
Right.
stories.
Go ahead.
The first Predator is like, and I was saying like the way you don't like you really didn't like the way that one Predator looked, so I think you'll have a problem with the way this Predator looks.
Probably.
because he's
If it looks stupid.
well, he's giant and he only has 2 face mandible things, so that kind of made him look weird. I was like, that looks.
Is it made that way, or are they broke off?
I don't think they're. I don't see anything. There's just 2.
I probably won't like it
Yeah,
if
there's
it's...
just 2 things, and
Yeah.
he's also missing a hand and has this little like concussion.
That's okay. I don't mind about that.
thing that he pulls back to charge up to release. It's like fucking spring loaded.
That's cool.
I don't
Sounds
know.
like Fisto from Masters of the Universe. I like.
It's a little goofy for Predator. If
Maybe
you ask
like
me.
Hellboy.
Maybe
something
I
like
don't
that.
know. You'll say I don't like the little.
And the hand missing with a contraption on it, that doesn't bother me a bit.
No, it's just a crank. That's how you reset it. So
That's kind of dumb if you have
that's
to
what I'm
crank it.
saying. And I think even the human does. Maybe not. I hope the human doesn't do it. But
Oh, the human can use it?
well,
Then I
no,
don't like
I don't
it.
think I think maybe there's a part where the human charges it on the guy, but maybe not.
Yeah.
But like I said, still, it's kind of annoying to see the guy go
You got me freaking out now. I want to make sure the chat's working.
cock and load. Your computer light is changing behind you on the screen. Oh, you're thinking.
Okay. We're good. Okay.
The first episode's called Shield. It's about Vikings. Second episode's Sword, about samurai and ninja. And the third one's called Bullet. It's about like World War II pilot. It's kind of an odd choice.
That is kind of an odd choice.
It's like they fight in the air.
What's is the Predator flying a craft of some sort?
Oh, he's got a spaceship.
Okay.
Spaceship
Okay.
versus our World War II fighters.
And that's a competition.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's an odd choice.
And they hold his own.
It's an odd choice. It ends
Which one did you like the best?
out of all the stories.
Yeah, out of all the stories.
Oh, probably the ninja one's really cool.
I knew you like. Well, I mean, of course, because it's a Predator. But yeah, I mean,
But and then at the end, they're all in the arena fighting the king predator. So I guess they have like these stasis things that you can put a human in that they can, be frozen indefinitely because they're all clearly from different time periods.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, when they're going through the chamber of all the storage containers with people in them, you see the girl from Prey, the Native American.
Okay, so it connects back to Prey, huh?
Yeah, it's like they capture the people that killed predators, and then they use those people in the. They're like, that's the killer of killers.
Right. I mean, I'm excited to watch this. I think it looks really cool.
The animation style is okay. I don't know. There were a few times I'm like, I didn't like it, but it's acceptable.
I mean,
It looks like a weird painting.
I think it looks
style.
pretty cool to me,
It reminds
and I'm
me
excited.
of the old Avatar: The Last Airbender. That animation.
A little bit. I mean, it's definitely. I'm anxious to see the World War II, and I've got to admit, I mean, that really intrigues me how that's going to work. From what you've told me, it
Wait
seems
till you
like
see the weapons. Wait till you see the weapons that they use against the fighter planes, dude. It's like
Oh.
little missiles that shoot out scorpion spear hooks and just destroy they just rip the engines apart, dude. It's like,
I mean,
and at one point there's like a laser net that takes down a plane.
oh god, the laser net. Yes, of course, everybody knows the laser net.
And there's another like thing that has like laser whips on it that takes out another plane.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. It's like, what were these people thinking?
Oh my
Or
god.
it's like, what kind of a challenge is that, Predator? Yeah, I'm gonna go just blast people with my fucking spaceship, dude.
Apparently,
I guess that's that's in the rules, right? You're allowed to do that.
I don't know about the rule.
The honorable Predator rules.
I'm not real sure, but
Maybe we'll find out later. Dude.
yeah, maybe the
The Yautja rule book.
yeah, whatever
The
that is.
Yautja code, dude.
I can totally see how the ninja one would be the best one, though. I mean, although I do like the look. Is the one with the eye patch thing from the World War II, or is that the
That's
ninja?
the pilot one, yeah.
Oh,
That-
that's
that
the pilot
Predator
one.
is the
Okay,
pilot.
that Predator
Predator
looks
was
all right.
right.
I mean, I can buy a Predator with an eye patch. That's kind of cool.
That's like his.
Um,
That's the like King Predator at the end.
okay, gotcha.
But they kind of fly away in a ship at the end, so I'm like, oh, that's why they needed a pilot.
There's actually a method to their madness. I understand. All right, cool. Predator, Killers, and that's on Hulu, correct?
Yep, and like I said, I had to watch
All right.
commercials on it because whoever has our Hulu has commercials. And,
Probably me.
I didn't like it, dude. I don't like commercials.
Yeah,
I got
I-
to see commercials for all
yeah.
that fat shot stuff.
I actually might get us a different bundle.
Oh,
I may
yeah.
start paying for that.
I think
'Cause
it's
I
worth
want
it.
Hulu
I
without
think it's
ads.
worth it to get rid of ads.
I
But anyway,
don't like
the
ads.
stupid ads for the drugs, dude. It's funny. They're like, "Do not take if you're allergic to it."
Oh, dude, and yeah.
Why
and
do
then
they say that? It's like,
dude,
Do they need to say that on everything like you buy at stores?
Yeah.
Do not take if you're
Yeah,
allergic
it's
to
like,
this.
and then they'll go for like an hour, bro, and
The
it's like
side
anything
effects
you
and
do.
everything, yeah.
It's like, so basically all I can do is sit in a room
Well,
and look at a wall.
Maybe.
Paint drying.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It's
don't
like,
take if you're allergic to it. It's like, what?
it's like, how do you know that?
No, well, it's like, I'm not going to stop taking it just because I'm allergic to it. I love it too much. You can't tell me what I'm allergic to.
Oh,
And
man.
that reminds me of this funny thing I read on our dog food. Some dog treats we had, dude, is advertised like, tastes great. It said, highly digestible.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, I want to see that on more food, dude. Tell me about how digestible this food is.
Oh, man, it scares the hell out of me, man.
Say
What
that
we're putting in our
Say
bodies.
that about White Castle, dude. It'll go right through you. Highly, dangerously digestible.
Dangerously digestible. That's what the other warning label on that shit.
Volatile.
I may have to wait on the Hulu because it's the same price as YouTube Premium. I'd rather have YouTube Premium than
I think that, and like I said, I
You
finished
know.
the Nathan. Yeah, I think that's about all I watched.
All right. That's
Sinners is good and worth watching. We'll talk about it next week when you
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah,
I'll
I think it's going to be
I'll
like,
watch it.
like one of those movies like you guys were talking about, the ones you got to watch whenever they're on. And it's like it's just one of the all-timers.
You may not watch it tonight
Why?
because I plan on buying Minecraft movie.
Well, what does that have to do with me watching?
Jack Black.
Y'all can watch it.
Chicken Jockey. Chicken Jockey.
All right. So I guess we're going to
Lava
talk.
Chicken. You know that song too, Zip? Lava, lava, chicken.
No,
You make chicken licking chava. Lava?
Look up lava chicken.
I have no idea
you
what
need to
you're
look at
talking
this
about.
video. You
No,
have
he
to look at
doesn't.
it.
I don't want to look at it. It's all right. So we're on to me now, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
See, he gets a list of what I watch, so he knows ahead of time. I never
can't
know what he's
remember. I
watching.
can't rember what you watched.
Okay, well, as you recall,
I usually started texting you lately, though, what I watched.
you do.
So
you
you
have
have it
been.
ready.
Yeah, you have been. I appreciate it. All right.
I don't think there was anything new on the list, though, was there?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, newer, but I still haven't watched it yet.
Of course.
I've got a lot of shit to watch. I'm sorry. What
I've
do you
only
want from me?
I've only watched them multiple times already.
What do you want from me?
I want
I'm
you to watch
sorry.
something you haven't seen before.
Well, I'm planning on doing that. All right. There's nobody watching.
Did you watch?
That bums me out.
Did you watch Survivor?
Why the fuck would I watch Survivor?
I thought maybe your wife might make you.
I'm not made to do anything.
She might ask you.
No, she didn't ask me.
Somebody just texted me, La WD-40. Some phone number I don't recognize.
What?
It says LA La WD-40.
Did you send it, Chris? Okay, Sam sent it.
Okay, I don't have his phone
So
number.
I don't
I
know.
just
What does that mean?
sent it so I could test and see if it actually works.
What works?
His phone number
He's got my phone number somehow.
Does that bother
from
you?
Mom.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
That's just why do we need WD-40?
I just said it because
I
I
don't
thought it'd
know.
be
That's
funny
kind of
and
what I'm
random.
wondering. Why we need WD-40.
It could make a great
So,
short.
all right.
Grease it up.
So remember last week I told you I was watching GoldenEye, right? We talked about watching GoldenEye. Well, of course that led me down the path of watching a lot of other Bond films. So that's what I ended up watching this week.
James Bond is
the
without a
Pierce
doubt
Brosnan.
one
No,
of the most
I didn't watch
iconic
every one
fictional
of them.
characters in all
I
of
watched the
cinema.
Pierce Brosnan
no matter how
Bonds.
old you
We
are or
started
where you
watching
come
the
from,
Daniel
I
Craig
can pretty
Bonds,
much
so I did
guarantee
watch
you'll
the
know who
rest
Bond is.
of the
Every
Pierce
guy that's ever
Brosnan
put on a
Bonds. And
tuxedo
they
for the first
don't hit
time
the
has
same
looked
as
at himself
GoldenEye.
in the mirror and imagined himself as
Yes, I bought the Sean
007.
Connery
That's the
pack because
cultural
I'd already
power and
gotten the
influence
Roger
this
Moore
one
pack. I'd
character has
gotten the
had.
Timothy Dalton
So it's
pack.
kind of interesting.
Sean's the
that
only
in
one I
past
didn't have,
60
so I
years,
was like,
only
I'm going to
6
go ahead
men
and
have
get Sean.
officially played the role.
think I'd
As
rather
Pierce
watch
Brosnan
Austin
famously
Powers.
Would you?
observed, More men have walked on
watched
the
that in a long
moon
time. I
than
need to
played
watch
James
that. It's been a
Bond.
minute.
But how exactly do they stack up against each other? Who's
again-
the best
on
and who's
sale.
the worst? Well, after procrastinating
anyway,
for a while, I
what?
figured it was time to
Pack
throw my
for
hat
Austin
into the
Powers
ring
is on
and
sale.
deliver the
Well, I don't
drinker's
care.
official
Well, how many
ranking
movie-
of
how many
all
Austin
Bond
Powers movies were there?
actors.
Three.
For each one, I'm going to
Trace?
give a little rundown of their history in the role, their best
you
and
know,
worst
again, we
movies,
kind of
my
discussed
personal thoughts
James
on them,
Bond
and why I
pretty
think
much
they
last
deserve
week,
the
so I'm not going to
place
spend a
they
whole
got.
bunch
Oh,
of
and
time
before
on
you
this.
ask,
But
this is only for official
just really fun
cinematic
movies,
Bonds.
lots
I'm
of
not
good
counting all the
memories,
guys who did
especially
audio
with my
plays,
dad. He
video
loved James
games,
Bond.
or unofficial spoof movies. Anyway,
you
with
know,
that said,
the
fill your martini
gadgetry and all
glasses
that
and let's
shit.
get
And
this
really
shit
liked
underway.
the Daniel
Number
Craig
6,
stuff.
George Lazenby. Much to everyone's
we're not gonna talk about
non-surprise,
the George
George
Lazenby
Lazenby has earned
one.
himself the bottom spot on my list.
But anyway.
Let's be honest
Kill
here, there's not
himself.
many people who consider him their
Well,
favourite Bonds.
I
With Sean
mean,
Connery
kinda
getting older, more
sacrifices. I don't
expensive, and
wanna-
What? Does
increasingly
he really?
disinterested
I don't wanna
in
ruin
playing
it, but-
007, the studio
But anyway,
began
I had a
recruiting
great
an actor
time
to
watching the
replace him,
Bonds.
and ultimately
Kush
they
watched
settled
them
on
with
the
me,
unknown
so that was
Australian
always
model,
great.
George
There's some she hadn't
Lazenby,
seen.
After Albert Broccoli bumped into
So
him
her
while getting a
reaction was
haircut
pretty
one
cool.
day.
And
sure,
I just really had a great
Lazenby
time
had the
watching
right
them.
look and
So
attitude,
that
and while
was
his acting ability
one
left
of the
much to be
things that
desired,
I
I guess they
watched.
figured he'd grow into the role just like Connery had done. It was
I have
quite
a
a
question.
gamble.
Will we get copyrighted if I sing Queen?
If you
Like,
what?
If I sing Queen like very quietly, what will we get?
Yeah.
Copyright? Okay.
Yeah, probably. Next thing, Christian, I know you'll love this. I am all caught up in this Trump Musk shit. Like, this is just the craziest stuff
That's all you
I've
watch?
ever seen. No, I watched other stuff, but this occupied a great deal of my time this week. Was watching this political stuff about Tron. About Trump and Musk. What are your thoughts on it?
Didn't it just happen like, when did it happen?
I mean, they started fighting like Tuesday or Wednesday, right?
I don't know.
Or was it last night? I don't know. I got all my days
No, I
mixed
feel
up.
like it was just like yesterday.
Dude, they're throwing mad pipe bombs at each other, bro. It's kind of crazy, you know. Dude, it's a goddamn clown show for a government is what it is. Unfortunately, no way around it. Just stupid. But yeah, that's really what has really occupied a great deal of my time this week is watching this stupid drama between this billionaire and our president.
Stupid.
I hope you're not watching it on Fox.
I mean,
watching
I
on
just
YouTube.
grabbed clips. Yeah,
I just
was
meant
watching
whatever you've been
YouTube
watching
clips.
on YouTube. Like what news channels do you watch on YouTube that talk about politics?
Clips from different
Fox.
sources. I don't know.
That's Fox.
That's a
right
Fox
there.
clip. Yeah, but I watch him. I'm not biased, so I watch
I
all
know.
the
I'm
news.
just wondering. Like when you say you watch political YouTube, like I watch political YouTube, like Majority Report and
Okay, no, I mean,
and,
yeah,
Luke
I mean, I watch like
Beasley
Young
and-
Turks and stuff
Okay, there
and
you
stuff
go.
like that. Yeah, I go deep with it, but no, this was like just in general news, right? So anyway, who cares? God, I just hope it goes back to normal someday. Christian, you'll love this. Then I went back
Elon
and
accused
watched.
him of being a pedophile and going to Epstein's
I know,
Island.
yeah, Epstein Island and all that shit.
That's taking it high, dude.
You'll love what I watched next, Christian. A true classic, 1995 Mortal Kombat. I actually went back and watched the OG.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, I went back and watched both of them. It was
I keep
great.
seeing
And
stuff
then
about
don't you watch
Switch
the new
2.
one?
Switch 2 having MK package, and I'm like, Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. That big
No.
Mortal Kombat. I
No,
saw
it's
that.
Mario Kart. It's not.
Well, one of them has a Mortal Kombat pack called like a Mortal Kombat trilogy pack or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. It might not. It might be like the Xbox or the Switch.
How
I'm not
about
sure.
Switch 2?
I know you are. I'm saying I think the Xbox or the PlayStation has like.
I know, but I'm saying you buy this with the. When you buy a Switch 2, it comes packaged with a bundle.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think they have a
gotcha.
Switch 2 bundled with Mortal
No,
Kombat.
no.
is what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you. All right. I'm saying they do have a bundle for sale.
Sure, yes. There are plenty of MK bundles for sale. But I got confused when Nintendo was offering it with the Switch.
They got a
Oh.
Nintendo bundle with a receipt that we'll talk about later.
Because I always think about Mario Kart with a C for some reason.
With a C?
Yeah, like I don't think of it.
Oh,
as
yeah.
as a K.
Yeah. Well, it's
With
misspelled.
a C? What are you talking about now?
It's misspelled is what it is, yeah.
Apparently.
Comeback.
But I forgot how much I love these movies. Well, the first one anyway. I mean, you kind of have to watch the second one if you watch the first one. I almost feel obligated.
No, you
So,
don't.
yeah, I really do. No, I really do. I don't want to.
Well,
I'm like,
you may, but I'm just saying.
The funny
yeah.
thing,
Most people in general
most people probably
don't
would,
feel
you're right,
compelled
yeah.
to watch the second
I don't know
one.
why,
right.
but anytime I watch the original Mortal Kombat, I just think about the Linkin Park in the end music video.
I don't know why. It's got nothing to do with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I have no idea, but that's what I think about it.
What we're watching now is Johnny Cage versus Scorpion, which I thought was the coolest part of the original one.
The song was the coolest part.
Oh, the song was great. Yeah, I can't play the song; we'll get hit. But
Test your might.
yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Copyright strike.
Careful.
Copyright strike. Copyright strike.
All right. So anyway, after I watched Mortal Kombat and its sequel, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, I went a little deeper, Christian. I decided to watch one that I hadn't seen in a while, The Hunted, with Benicio del Toro.
About more Mortal Kombat stuff.
No, there's only I think. Well, the new ones. No, I didn't go
Well,
into
you
the
said
new
you got
one.
a little deeper.
Yeah,
I thought you meant more
yeah.
deeper into Mortal Kombat.
No, I
Like
understand.
you meant you were watching Legacies or something, that TV show. Don't laugh about that.
I'm sorry. All right.
Or some of the animated Mortal Kombat.
Did you
stuff,
ever see
dude.
this movie, The Hunted, with Tommy Lee Jones, Benicio del Toro?
If it came out at the theaters while I was working, then yes, I saw it.
I can't remember what year
Yes,
it came out.
I did see that one.
2003. So you did see it.
Yep.
Did
It
you
was
like it?
Rambo, but boring.
Yeah, Rambo with Benicio.
But
It was
boring.
boring? You thought it was boring? Wow. Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember it.
Well, then again,
You're just so lazy, dude. With those
He's-
eyes. Sleepy eyes.
Private Eyes.
He's in no hurry.
oh my God! You must still name the episodes. That would be the name of this one. Oh my God! Sleepy.
He always looks like he's been up for days, dude.
Dude, you're fucking killing me. Oh man! Woo! Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, Tommy Lee Jones kicked some ass in this movie, though. You remember that? He was kind of an ass kicker. It was cool when he could kick some ass.
Yeah, I like
Wasn't
that.
some shit-kicking old cowboy that was
like
getting ready
Tommy.
to die. That's pretty much what Rosie plays now, so that was
What movie
always
is
nice. The Hunted. 2003. There's a lot of Hunted movies, as I found out when I Googled The Hunted.
Yeah, there's that horror movie Hunted. I have
From
that.
the 80s.
No,
yeah.
the new one.
Okay, there's that, but there's 100
Okay.
from the 80s, too, goddammit.
You know the one I'm
And-
talking about with Hilary Swank, where it's like liberals killing.
Oh, yeah, I do. Is somebody outside the door?
No, maybe it's a dog.
Shut up, Allie.
What if we had a doggy door, dude?
Lord.
Then the dogs could come and go as they please. You can fit a doggy door on any door.
I definitely. Well, yeah, that's.
Unless it's not
I
a
think
dwarf
so.
door.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was funny when West.
Well, it's harder
when
with
West
these.
used AI to make a picture of the Jersey Shire. When it was like Lord of the Rings, hobbits, and in the Jersey Shore.
I remember. Yeah,
Gosh,
I remember.
God, this it looked like the
I
Keebler
remember.
elves at the beach, dude. It didn't look like the Jersey Shore at all. It looked like some cartoon of elves at the beach. Gosh, it was so funny and so stupid. The Jersey Shire.
Oh,
Hey, yo, Frodo! Get you a good piece.
Oh shit! After The Haunted, I ended up watching Avengers for some reason. I really wanted to watch Endgame.
You watched Endgame?
I watched both of them.
Okay.
I watched Infinity Wars and Endgame.
Nice. I thought you meant.
I feel like you have to. Yeah, I feel like you have to watch
I would agree with that one.
Infinity
I'd be more
Wars.
compelled to that, yeah. Or
And-
just skip to Endgame.
I mean, you could,
That's
but
what-
it's
that's my-
like I feel bad if I do that. I'm like, eh.
I'll just skip to the battle.
That's
dude.
what I do.
Just
Well,
skip to
that's
the
what
on,
everybody
skip to
wants
the
to
on your
see.
left.
Yeah. This is what everybody wants to see anyway, yeah. So again, I love
Start with the
makes me nervous about like Fantastic Four First Steps and all the stuff that Marvel has planned. Again, this ended so perfectly with Robert Downey and everything and how that went down. So I just
10
very
years in the
nervous.
making, dude.
Again, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Still get chills.
I mean, led up to this moment, and you're talking about something that's going to just happen.
I remember when me and you were watching this in the theater, and we freaked out when we saw everybody.
Imagine if DC has a moment like this.
I hope they do. I really do, because I don't
If we
think
can get to that.
if we can get to if I live long enough for that, I'll be happy.
That'd be,
that'd
would be incredible.
I mean, a Justice League moment versus.
I'm getting more chills just thinking about it, dude. I'm serious. That's how.
Are you the Rock, dude? You pointing at the goosebumps.
We've had a small thing, like very small event like this in the
Have you seen
Flash.
those edited clips where they just edited everybody into these coming out of the
Yes,
portal,
I have. Yes, everybody comes out of the portal. Yes, I
think one of
have.
the best ones, that guy from is it Pulp Fiction? Vince.
Yeah, Vince.
Looking around.
John Travolta going with his coat. Yeah, no, they're all
That's always
funny.
a funny one.
They're all good. All right, finally, I bought this movie. I have not watched it. I wanted to ask you if you've seen it, Christian. This is Kevin Costner's movie, that Horizon movie.
Oh no, the Western.
Yeah, the Western
it's
one.
supposed to be a 4-part movie.
I think so, but there's only been one, and we don't know if there's going to be a.
No, I
think it
haven't
got
seen
canceled.
that.
I mean, I kind of want
How
to
long
see
was
it.
it? Do you
I
know?
haven't watched. Did you not hear what I just said?
Well, when you purchase it, it usually has listed. And
Well, I
I
did-
check that too, just like I check
Sam,
YouTube channel
check our
subscriber
video
counts.
and see how long Horizon is. I think it's long as shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
To answer your question or your query, I think it's long as shit.
3 hours and 2 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dedication.
Yeah, it's dedicated. But I love westerns and I love period pieces and I love Kevin Costner. So why not?
Another reason you like Sinners, dude. It's a good period
Oh.
piece. It's a good
To also
vampire
say
I'm
movie.
so
you.
excited.
It's a good black
I'll watch
movie.
that first. I can guarantee you that.
Like I said, dude, it's got that mid-credit scene that, I mean, I'm going to be honest,
Yeah.
it made me cry.
Yeah.
To say
Is
to
this the
you,
what?
Sinners is 3 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, still, I mean, movies are long now. That's
Sinners
fine.
isn't that long.
I don't think
Sinners
Sinners-
is 2 hours and 17
Yeah, I don't
minutes.
think. Yeah, I think Sinners is more like 2 hours. But is this? And I'm not sure, but is this the one that Costner's accused of making that girl? Have you heard about
Probably.
this?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, there's
Remember how he split up with his Yellowstone buddy?
Yeah. Yeah, I,
I
do
don't know what's
remember
I may
that.
going
have
on
just
in-
been unplugged this
in
entire
Costner
I don't know
time.
what's going
world,
on
dude.
either. I there's some controversy with Kevin Costner right now with an actress.
The stunts were too rough, or no? It was that
It
sexual
was a
stuff.
rape scene.
Yeah, that
or,
they didn't
or
go
a
over.
rape scene.
They didn't go over before.
Yeah, something like and he just kept going or something, and she wanted
They
to.
added a scene that they hadn't
Yeah,
talked about.
yeah. So, again, I don't know. It might be nothing.
The courts will decide.
Yeah, courts will decide. Not my job. So anyway, yeah, man, that's it. That's what I was watching this week.
I'll be back up
And
later. I gotta go help Elena. She's home.
good. But yeah, so I need to watch Horizon. I need to watch Sinners.
You watch Event Horizon.
Oh, that's a good idea. Event Horizon. It's not a bad idea at all. All right. Let's get over into our RIPs and take care of this one. Christian, this was a weird one, man. Jonathan Joss who is a voice actor, best known for voicing John Redcorn, who you see on your screen.
Also a regular actor. He was on a few episodes of Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
But yeah, he apparently have been having a rough time in the past
Dude,
couple
I don't
years
know
or
what
something.
the hell. Yeah, like he was shot. He died
I'm saying
in a
before
shooting.
that though, like he's been on like drugs and
Oh,
his
really?
house burned down. Apparently,
Jesus.
they think he might have done it on accident, but his dogs died in it and stuff. Like I said, he's been on drugs and all kinds of mental health issues and stuff. So,
Man.
and then like he's got some husband now who looks
Yeah.
he looks like one of like when Andy Dick would have like a husband or somebody
Tristan
taking.
Kern de Gonzalez.
You
Is
know,
that who
you
we're
know what I'm
talking
saying about like the people that were like hanging out with Andy Dick when he was like
Oh,
going
yeah.
down and
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Just people that are like there to, we're on drugs, taking advantage of another guy on drugs and stuff. Just,
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
don't trust
I want
any
to
of
see.
that.
I want to see this person.
Oh, you haven't seen a picture of the guy's
Not
boyfriend,
of the
husband?
husband. Is this the husband here?
Yeah, he's got like weird little peach fuzz on his chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what I mean about looking like some kind of Andy
God
Dick
damn.
weird.
Yeah. That's shady as shit.
But they're messing around with people in Texas, and people got their guns. I think the guy who shot him's out on bail now. But there's another one for the courts to take care of.
Yeah, exactly. My God. I mean, it's just weird.
There was a lot of controversy about it because the husband was saying it was a hate crime, and the police came out like the day after saying there's no evidence that this is anything to do with hate. And since then the police have said we shouldn't have came out that early with that statement. But again, we'll let the courts figure out if it's a hate crime or not or whatever.
Oh, man. It's just always something, man. God damn. This world.
There was a clip of him showing up at the King of the Hill. They had like a panel.
Like a con? Yeah. A
Just
con.
for a small one. They
Yeah.
had the creators, and they had the voice of Bobby, and I think Connie, and maybe the new guy that's doing Dale.
Yeah.
And apparently Josh showed up there and had some comments and started talking about how his house burned down. And
Damn.
Dale, the guy that played Dale, Johnny Hardwick, was his character too, and
Well, didn't he pass too?
Yeah,
The guy who
I'm
played
just saying,
Dale?
it just seemed like it didn't seem like he was. It seemed like he was rambling.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like he was maybe on something or
Well, just making everybody feel uncomfortable. Like, what is happening?
yeah.
So apparently they had to cancel the Q&A they had planned at the panel and everything just because.
That sucks, man. Feel bad for him. All our best to his family and friends and many fans.
Yeah.
He was a great character on that show.
He
so.
seemed to always have fun coming to the
Yeah.
cons and talking to fans and stuff. But
Everything I ever saw him at, he was very jovial and enjoyed himself. So, all our best to Mr. Joss. Here's another one, Christian. I put her on here again, not really geek related, but I thought she definitely deserved a shout. It is Miss Renee Victor. Renee Victor. She is best known as the voice of Abuelita. Is that how you say it? Abuelita?
I think that's like Spanish for
Grandma.
yeah.
It's grandma, right? It's Spanish for grandma.
My abuela. Abuelita.
See, that's what I thought grandma was abuela.
Well, maybe that's a different one. Maybe
Is
it's
that
like great grandma.
Great grandma or something like that, maybe?
We
I
should
don't
have
know.
Googled this ahead of time.
Sorry, yeah.
I looked at a video of it. I wasn't familiar with Coco. I'd never seen it, so I watched the clip of it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I guess that's whose voice it is?
Yeah. She passed away at 86. She was also in the show Weeds, so
Never
she wasn't
seen
just wasn't just a voice actress. She was also a live actress as well.
That had Kevin Nealon on it.
So-
What's that girl's name? Mary Louise Parker?
Yeah, Mary Louise Parker.
Weeds.
She started out as a singer
She made it to 86.
and made it to the awesome age of 86. All our best to her fans and her family. And that is all the RIPs that I have, Christian. Did you have anybody that I missed?
Not that I can think of.
So, you sent me
You
this.
found a clip of her doing it? The spider walk?
Yeah, I did.
She turned so quick doing it. It's kind of impressive the way she contorts her body.
It is impressive.
It hurts me watching. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Let me find my thing here. Bear with me.
Technical difficulties.
No, it's all right. All All right. Christian sent me a message that basically said Spider Woman. And I was
apparently
like,
that's her name is like the toxic spider.
Okay. All right. Well,
Tekla.
you can either go the Exorcist route like Bray did, or you can go the Spider route like this chick's doing.
Yeah,
So
it's still pretty creepy.
This is her in AEW.
Yeah, I guess she's there.
This is Fighter Fest.
Gosh, she's so quick just falling back into it,
Yeah.
too, man. Here goes.
Oh, damn. That is tough.
That one old AEW girl's in NXT now. Mariah May made her appearance this week, I believe.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Freaked me out, dude.
It is cool to see that move in the ring.
Yeah.
Crazy walk.
Yeah. It's nice
Miss
to see
old
it back.
Bray.
Yeah,
Miss old Bray.
Does remind me of Bray a lot.
I don't think Bliss ever do it. I don't know.
Christian, you sent me this one.
Well, I just thought it was funny because they're just throwing up and gagging, and I always think that's funny.
Well, of course.
But some boys, they're from Australia, dude. I watch a lot of their videos, man.
Oh, yeah?
And I guess
Never seen these guys before in my life.
Dude, they're in the U.S. Touring because their product is here called Grog, so they were making videos with other YouTube guys, collabs. And they were making one with Wubby here. I watched some of his videos, too. They're funny, dude.
Wubby.
Pay money, Wubby.
So what they're doing is they're playing a game called, what is it, Extreme?
Sam knows about cold
Sam
ones.
know about them? I guess I'm fucking down.
Well, they ended up...
Extreme Fear Pong is the name of this. And they basically put, like, everything in a trash can. And they drink it.
It seemed like that at the end. They took it, and there's like so much particulate and drunk in it. And I was like, gosh, I'm glad we didn't make this show when we were drinking like that. Although it probably would be pretty
they are
entertaining.
fucking... They're filthy.
Well, they hit each other with flour and threw cakes at each other. They did. There was a cool part where they had a magician.
Why is he going down the street?
Because they're assholes. Somebody threw cans of trash down the hill in L.A.
Is he conscious? What happened? Did he pass out from drinking the shit?
They're just faking, dude.
Oh, okay.
They haven't drank it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, this looks very interesting. Yeah.
It's content, dude.
So anyway,
it's something about Jimmy Beast, Mr. Beast.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah, this I go through all the pain and anguish of setting this shit up, and these guys get like 300,000 views on their shit.
I don't know how many
Doing this
subscribers Cold
bullshit.
Ones has. Probably millions.
I'm not looking that shit up. I don't care that much.
They're funny.
I don't
and
care.
do funny stuff.
That's great. Good for them.
Maybe if you drank more beers, Zip.
I need to drink more beers?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the podcast.
I'm not a big fan of drinking beer.
Yeah, that's what'll make it a good show.
I'll be the first.
So, if I was drinking on here, it'd be like Anderson Cooper did. You'd see me going every sip.
I don't drink. Where do you get the idea that I'm a drinker?
You still don't flinch like every time like I do.
You don't fucking flinch every time. Give me a fucking break.
You were giving me a hard time when I was drinking a margarita, chasing it with water. So
you were drinking a margarita and chasing it with water.
Evidence that I will flinch at any drink.
So Christian sent me this about divorced dads.
No, I sent you this because it was about that Cosmic Book News guy that we used to.
Is that this guy?
Yeah, you used to link to. Not this guy.
The guy talking?
No.
Okay.
He's going to show a video from that guy.
You're shitting me.
No.
You're telling me the asshole that he shows later on in this video is the guy from comics? That guy?
Yes. The guy holding the. They're drinking that real American beer.
Oh yeah, okay. The guy that talks shit about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the Cosmic Book News guy. That guy who you know makes money just being hating. You know, it's just these the whole industry, the bashing stuff.
Look at that look at that dumb shit behind him. Did you see that?
His buddy that goes fake news.
Yeah, look at him.
He goes fake
Look
news.
at him. This guy right here.
He goes fake news.
When?
In that video. At
some point here?
Yeah, the guy behind him goes fake news.
I want to see him say that shit because he looks like a.
Well, they're fucking.
So. The fact that he shows Hulk Hogan's beer.
That's what I was.
I know.
Did you not watch this video either?
That guy said fake news. The guy behind him didn't say shit. Anyway. Okay, yeah, I'll. So what? Okay, so this was funny because then he had a reaction after watching Fantastic Four.
You know, some of the videos I sent you, like, I didn't send these with the intention of them being on the show to discuss.
Why?
I mean, it's fine.
It's good shit.
I guess.
There's a couple things I'd change probably, but you know, special effects are good. The story's good and it works with some past movies. I like Anthony Mackie. I always liked him as Falcon. They go into kind of a little shaky, but if you want to guess why, you want to just take a walk.
Okay, yeah. So this guy's claiming it's because it's woke and all that shit. I'm sure, right? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Look,
for all the articles at Cosmic Book, right, where he's
sure.
Just like,
You told me. I mean, you were the one who told me that. You know, they were.
This guy's got an axe to grind.
Yeah, and I apparently need to check my shit a little bit more closely. But here's what I have to say about that, since it was brought up. I don't think it's woke. I think that there is such a thing out there as people who really are hardcore to iconic versions of characters. Yeah, would you stop Twitch with the best viewers on bullshit stuff? We don't care. We know nobody's watching.
The best viewers.
But yeah, it's just like, yes, Kirby's Silver Surfer I probably would have gone with, just because that's the most well known. It's a lot easier to get people to a theater because you have a character that's more well known. You avoid controversy like you have now, and it really gives people like that asshole nothing to bitch about. However, I do not believe that if it existed in comics, it's fair game. You know, if there's this female Silver Surfer, and there is, that exists in the Marvel comic universe, then it's fair game. The same way they're trying now, I don't know if you guys read about this or not, but they're trying to insinuate that Ryan Gosling may end up portraying the Black Panther, because in the comics, T'Challa has this long-lost white son. Wow, how convenient. You know, again, it's like the comic books.
They already have the White Wolf. They don't need a White Panther.
White Tiger.
No, White Wolf.
No,
Isn't that what he is?
The Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But I'm saying he would be the Black Panther, the son.
Yeah, sure.
Is what people are saying now, and they're saying Ryan Gosling, like it could happen next week. You know, I don't know.
Again, dude, you. I don't know what people are saying that you're finding.
What? Ryan Gosling and
Sure, it seems like it's like the algorithm is just feeding you stuff to make you upset.
I'm not upset about anything. What are you talking about?
That they would even talk about having a
No,
white
I don't
person
care.
back.
No, I'm saying that's fine, because as long as it's part of comic book origin, it's fine. I'm saying when they just invent shit on the fly to make it like the Marvels, right? It's like there was no reason to do that.
I'm saying I don't think anybody's seriously thinking about casting a white Black Panther, and the people that are saying that are saying it to get clicks.
I mean, that's possible, but there is a character in Marvel Comics that is a bastard son of T'Challa's.
I'm not disputing that.
So it's not that's what I'm saying. It's not impossible to say that there couldn't possibly be a Black Panther character played by a white person. Is that a smart idea? No, it's not a smart idea because Black Panther is very important to the black culture, and I get that. But again, that's what I'm saying is like, for people like this Cosmic Book News asshole, it's never going to matter, right? It's never going to matter that someone else other than Steve Rogers is Captain America. It's never going to matter that someone other than Victor Von Doom is Dr. Doom.
He later on shows a picture of the female Silver Surfer, so he is aware.
Yeah.
The guy is aware that there's a comic version,
Right.
and I guess he's like still not happy with it. And they said the main reason must be because the only difference between that they can tell between the pictures is the one comic book Silver Surfer's boobs are a lot bigger.
Yeah, right. I did see that. Somebody posted that somewhere. Yeah, you know, again, it's just fucking.
So he's like,
trolls.
"Don't tell me this is comic book accurate."
What are you going to do? Did you see this, Christian? This crazy lady that like tried to run all these people down. I sent you this.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched what you sent me.
Okay, good. I sent you little short clips. Dude, what is this girl thinking? I mean, can you tell me what you would think she would be thinking in this situation?
Get out of there. Panic.
Running in the 90s.
Oh.
It's a good thing she didn't have a machine gun, dude. She probably just blast everybody.
Oh my God, yeah. Thank God she didn't have a real weapon. The cops bust her,
or
thank
a
God.
grenade or something.
So I love it. First thing she says is, "I know I'm buckled in, sir."
I like her saying, "I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing."
Of course, they always say that. I didn't do nothing.
I wasn't driving.
Well, it wasn't me, sir.
It was the car.
This is local here, Christian. This is footage of a high school graduation here in West Virginia.
I should have looked more into it.
I'm
Have
gonna
you
mute
looked
it.
into it or anything?
I have not looked into this, no, but as you can see, it's
This
a
is
massive
Huntington
brawl. No, it
it's
isn't.
not. It's Raleigh.
Yeah, it's Raleigh County, Virginia. Jesus Christ. I mean, what the fuck?
Don't fight at graduation.
Seriously. I mean,
There's an ass crack, too. I commented.
that
on
was
you.
that was the best part. Here, I got to go back to it. It's right at the beginning.
Yeah, I had to watch it twice. I was like, whoa.
You'll see it. You'll see it. There it is. You missed it.
God, dude.
Here.
It's so big.
I got to go back to it. I got to find it.
Dude, well, the other day I was driving down the highway in Ohio and somebody's working on their tire and saw that butt crack coming up miles away.
And then that symbol.
Are you trying to freeze
I'm
frame
trying
it?
to freeze.
Whoa! They're gonna get censored, dude. That's Naked and Afraid style right there. God, dude, it looks like he's dropping a deuce. Why is his underwear down that low?
I mean, what the fuck? Oh,
He's wearing a belt too, which is the funny part.
I mean, it's just his pants might as well be off at that point, you know?
He should have turned around and started putting his ass on the people fighting. Break it up! I'm butting in.
Button in.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
That reminds me of when, like, the workaholics.
I don't know what our generation's coming.
Do you remember when the workaholics guys are fighting each other and they start getting hard-ons? They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the fight. What are you doing getting bricked up over there?
Oh, no. Getting bricked up.
Lower your torque.
Oh, shit.
This was Megatron needs to lower his torque, dude. Getting twisted out of.
Megatron has fallen. You can check out this video here. And you can see this guy, this poor bastard's trying to play Megatron. It's probably some theme park.
Somebody in the comics said it's remote operated.
Is it really?
In there.
Well,
It
it
might
took
be
a
true,
beat.
because that would probably F up your
Bam!
legs if you fell
Dude,
like
if
that.
I fell on my knees like that,
Done. It's like
I'm done.
That's like that Zoe Kelly fall.
yeah,
Was that her name, Zoe Kelly?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're
You know
right.
what I'm talking
yeah.
about,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lizard Girl, R.I.P.
God, it's so awful.
Not that she's dead. But
R.I.P.
she's injured. Probably gonna get fired. What about R-Truth getting fired?
We're gonna try and we may get through our fucking shit today without Morrison here. All right, this is what we were talking about, Christian.
Apparently, like, I guess.
Walk us through what we're getting ready to see here.
I don't know. I should have done some research, but I guess some Oregon guy in Portland drove onto some parade. I don't think he killed anybody, I hope.
Okay, wait a minute. This is not a comedy thing?
No, dude. This is an actual video.
Oh, my God.
He's losing his mind because he can't get off the exit. All the freeway exits are blocked, and he loses his mind and then Go to the first most played part.
This part?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
I think around there. And he gets mad at this drive-through or something.
Okay, here Again, you can't hear the audio for fair use, but we can hear it. What's he doing? He just drove in a circle.
Yeah, I think he got mad because the drive-through was full or something. So
okay.
All right, go to the next one.
All right.
So he's driving for 20 minutes.
He said retarded.
Yeah, so you see he's getting mad already, dude. It just loses control.
Damn, he's got that old school ringtone, bro.
Where you at? Yeah, dude, I thought it was going to be a funny video, too, until I'm like, oh, my gosh, he's in a parade. There's people getting out of the way. Now, go to the next one right there. That's where he's going to go off. Yeah, hit that. This is a song that I was talking about, the yellow.
Boy, I feel this guy's pain right here. I feel this guy's pain. Is this inside the car?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude. I thought that was going to be it, dude. I thought that was going to be it. But then it goes even crazier. No, keep watching, dude.
Okay. Dude, he is laying on that horn, bro. I mean, dude, this is...
Listen to this music that he's listening to. This is that Yellow Wolf song that I was talking about, dude.
Duolingo sound keep playing.
He's getting mad, dude. And he does falling down, dude. He's gonna pull a falling down.
Oh, here he goes. He's hitting the shoulder, bro.
Dude, he's taking that exit. He don't care.
What's it say? Closed?
And he's going fast,
dude,
too.
He's hauling ass, bro.
Dude, it's insane.
He's hauling ass.
I was... Look at this. Dodge going around.
Oh, my God. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, that's why I said that was crazy, dude.
I mean...
Another one, dude. Look, he's getting around these guys, too. And now there's a parade. He's driving right into a fucking parade.
He's driving into a fucking parade, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
This is like that guy in Wisconsin that drove through the parade because he was pissed off.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? All right.
And then a cop starts flying on a motorcycle behind
him. Dude, I'd unload. I'd unload on him. Oh, yeah, now he's like, all right, yeah, I'm good.
No, dude, he's still going. He's like, I'm going home. I'm trying to get out of this. I'm trying to get out of this parade.
Oh, my God. Yeah. All right, yeah, that's enough of that.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ. Differentiate to me next time. Let me know what we're looking at. Here's something a little more lighthearted that I found hilarious.
His reaction is the best.
So, how do you turn this up? This guy shot himself in the leg.
It doesn't have an.
Here we go. Right here.
Oh, I wish he made a noise right there. He should start going like.
You closed it.
That face he made, dude.
Oh, man. If you've got a viral clip that you've seen that you think is absolutely hilarious, be sure to email it to us, geekzippodcast@gmail.com. You can also share it through our social media. Damn, Christian. Some crazy-ass people out there, man.
Falling down, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's going to be a whole generation of falling down.
You wait till the summer when the heat hits.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
Elon and Trump are ready for it, too, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, they are, for sure. Anyway, all right. That's everything I got for going viral. We took care of our RIPs. Let's get over into the news.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Bang, bang.
I think I'm going to start watching Andor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We got our first trailer for Black Phone 2. This is seeing the return of Ethan Hawke as the grabber.
And boy, did it look interesting, because he definitely died.
I thought he died. That's what I was confused about.
He's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Can't get rid of that.
It could be like a Michael Myers, where Michael Myers can die and come
Perhaps.
back.
You know, I wish Wes was here to talk about this trailer.
Why?
Because the rooster. The song choice they played in it, dude. Wes used to love singing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, here come the rooster. Ah, yeah. No. Wes can do it better, man.
Oh my God.
We should call him. Call him in.
He loved that rooster, dude. They found a way.
Yeah. You just gonna sing the whole fucking thing?
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good in the trailer too, dude.
Oh man. Anyway, Black Phone 2 again. Return of the Grabber. I'm not real sure of the plot details. I'm not real sure how he's resurrected.
Same way the kids were calling him the last time, dude. He's the kid's a medium.
Oh, okay. Okay. I need to go back and watch the first.
I don't know. I watch a lot of Dead Files.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch that first one.
Mediums, dude. They can connect, and the Reiki masters.
Yeah.
They'll cleanse the spiritual cords. If you've been possessed or something.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So anyway, we look forward to the Black Phone 2. We're not sure when it will be coming out. I believe it's next year.
They better have that song in the movie too.
It said
I would
October.
hope.
It said this October. That's what that trailer said.
Coming soon.
Let's talk about our weekly Superman deal here. Apparently, Superman has a lot riding on it.
Well, yeah, we've always said that.
Yeah.
Make or break.
I mean, I didn't know it was quite as much that it has riding on it. But it is, according to a DC Studios insider, Superman would have to clear $700 million to be considered a success with DC.
Yep. And they talk about, is Superman just old? They say they'll probably pull in $500 million based on nostalgia.
Yeah.
But will it resonate with today's audience?
I am going to say, probably from in my thought, I think they could cross the 1.5 billion.
I'd like to hope.
I mean, I hope they at least make $1 million. Yeah, that's
$1 billion, you mean?
$1 billion, whatever.
Linda McMahon over there, you got dropped on your head too much. They should have picture of Kane pile driving her after they said that.
Shut up, dude. Oh, I wish that were true. Okay.
I think Zaslav's going to get paid regardless of how much money it makes.
I don't know. That's not what I see. For From a story here from Geek Tyrant, they say that another source suggested $500 million could still result in a modest profit, but modest won't cut it for Warner Brothers Discovery. And this goes into Zaslav betting the house on DC, Harry Potter, and the Lord of the Rings to pull them out of the financial rut they're in. So a lot
weren't
riding.
The last one's bad, like bombs. I can't think of them.
The
I can't
Lord
think
of
of
the
them
Rings?
offhand. No, but a lot of the latest big WB movies,
Like the
Joker 2.
Joker 2.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
That's a good example. The Fantastic Beasts, I don't think did as well as they thought it was going to do.
I think the only good one out of Fantastic Beasts was the first one.
I mean, I don't know. I
watched all
haven't
of
seen
them.
any of that shit. I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
Well, after the first one, they kind of focused more on Harry Potter stuff. It was dumb.
Oh, okay. Well,
Instead of
that is
focusing
dumb.
on like the Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah. That's dumb. So yeah, no wonder then. But Superman, obviously, a lot on his shoulders. The runtime was confirmed by James Gunn. It runs 2 hours, 9 minutes. It does include a credits and post-credit scene.
I'll take 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So make sure you hang out in the theater afterwards.
They mentioned how that's actually shorter than a lot of the other
Yeah.
Superman movies have been.
Dude, Man of Steel was long as fuck. And so was Batman v Superman.
And so was the Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut was 4 days long. So, yeah, that was pretty damn long. It tells you here, in comparison, Man of Steel, 2 hours, 23 minutes. Batman versus Superman was 2 hours, 32 minutes. And then you've got 4 hours it exceeded. So, again, thank God we're at a reasonable runtime. James Gunn did say one interesting thing, Christian.
Oh, I forgot to read this
and said that he actually inspired, or rather his Superman film was inspired by Godzilla -1.
Yeah, what'd he say about that?
So apparently...
That's a good film. What'd he like about it? The grittiness, the back to basics of filmmaking?
He said, I was influenced by special effects. I tried to fuse elements like giant monsters, robots, flying dogs, other superheroes. Again, we know about the kaiju monster. Of course, Crypto will appear. Gunn said, my goal was to make a film like Godzilla -1, which depicted Godzilla, but also had great human drama.
Yeah.
There is a human story at the root.
Yeah, -1.
Yeah.
They didn't minus the story in that one.
To bring back what we were talking about, a few of the recent WB movies that have come out is Sinners, Companion, Trap, the animated Lord of the Rings, Twisters, and Beetlejuice. All those movies made lots.
So anyway, hopefully Superman exceeds expectations. I think it will. I think it looks really good, and I think they're finally getting back to what makes that character so popular. Another Warner Brothers figure that was in the news this week was Mr. David Zaslav, as Christian mentioned. He submitted a $52 million pay package to the Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders. And you know what they said, Christian? Hell no!
He's still getting it. It's just a symbolic vote.
Right. I mean, Christian's right. It was more symbolic in its nature than it was the fact that he probably will get this pay package.
Half of it's bonuses, too.
Right,
23 million in bonuses. Like, what are you getting bonuses for?
I think that's the point.
Sinking this company?
Yeah, you pretty much tied an anchor to the damn ship.
It's a different world, dude.
Yeah,
Different world.
I guess so. But again, again, like you said, it makes no difference in reality because he's going to get that money. So why they denied it?
That's why we need a tax system
Well,
that hits them and not us.
we're not going to get into that. But anyway,
Musk.
Zaslav, I don't know. Again, I don't know.
I like to put Trump and Musk together, dude. Call it Trusk.
I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a millionaire.
Did you hear me? Trusk.
Trusk. Jesus.
That's Trump and Musk.
Tusk is what you should call it.
No, I like Trusk better, dude.
Do we have that one article about Tom Cruise getting the world record?
No, I don't have any articles about Tom Cruise. I will share a thought on that, though, if we have time.
You know, I texted you, I'm coming in hot, and you said, cool. You should have said, cool down, flyboy. Cool down, Maverick.
Uh-huh.
You don't think like that, though.
I don't.
You're just like, why are you texting
Tom
me?
Cruise is a jerk.
Save me, Tom Cruise. He's glib.
We got our first trailer for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
I watched it. I saw him throw the papers down in the preview. Did you see that part? Just like the teaser, dude. He didn't lie to us.
This trailer.
If that part wasn't in the trailer, I'd have been mad. I'd be like, he teased us with a fake trailer, dude. That paper part better be in there. It better be in the movie, too, now. Throwing away his notes.
Yeah.
On how to make a monster.
Yeah,
Only a monster.
He's got to figure out how to make a monster.
Right?
That's
We're
right.
talking about this. Are we going to talk about how everyone's mad about Stranger Things?
What? I mean,
why? Because it's coming out.
We always talk about that.
Parts.
Yeah.
It got release dates
because they got broke up. Yeah.
Christmas and New Year's. I called him. I was like, "That's a really good marketing idea, having it on New Year's."
Well, at least you know why they're doing it.
Yeah, and it's also going to probably be 3 hours long.
So more people will watch it.
What?
Demand. That's
what
what
do
I
you
call
mean? Because they're off work and be able to watch.
No,
it?
because it if you break it up, it's going to make them watch each version more likely, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I said.
I thought you meant to get more subscribers to pay for another month.
I don't think they're after. I think they're after viewer count is what I think they're after. I don't know. Beats me. But anyway, what we're watching right now is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein trailer. He did make good on his promise and did release it last Saturday.
Oh, no, it said only monsters play God, not create life.
Yeah, yeah. So, again.
Because only God is God. And through Christ all things are
Why
possible.
does that one guy look like
that? Write that down.
Write that down in your little journal. Again, I love the Frankenstein story. And I hope it does really well.
I think the only other Guillermo
del
Toro movie I've heard of
like
is the Pinocchio. The one that he made that everyone hated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we've had the PlayStation Days of Play, Christian. Have you taken advantage of any of those sale prices on anything? No?
No.
Well, we got a couple of announcements. One of them being
I got my free PlayStation games of the month this month, though.
That's good. That's important.
NBA 2K 5 was one of them.
Are you a fan of the Marvel fighting games of the past, like Marvel vs. Capcom and all that?
Yeah, they were cool.
We got a new Marvel fighting game coming out. It's called Marvel. I hope I'm saying this correctly.
Token.
Talking?
You talking to me?
Taco Token talking to me?
Tekken.
Not sure. Again, it's T-O with the little thing over top of it, K-O. But the gameplay looks sweet.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's
I mean, usually I trust Capcom more, the people that make Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Neversoft.
Yeah, true.
So it'll be interesting to see if these developers can pull it off.
Let's hope.
Crossover.
Let's hope. And again, I love superhero fighting games. I love the moves. I think they're better.
You still play any of that Rivals? I still haven't tried Rivals.
I haven't played in a while, but now that I have the PS5, I'm now a PS5 owner.
When we were talking to each other on the PS5, you were talking through my controller speaker, dude.
Yeah, you were too, talking through mine. So
I should have tried to change the setting to make you come through the TV. It sounded like weird through that little speaker.
So anyway, that game is set to come out soon. Not sure.
Marvel Rivals isn't on PS5.
Yeah, it is. It's on everything, dog.
Yeah, Marvel Rivals is on everything, dude.
Not Nintendo, I know that for a fact.
We've got our first look at a new video game. Get this. It is based off of the James Bond franchise.
Which one? Because there are like 8.
Ian Fleming's book.
This is called James Bond, or not called James, it's called First Light,
It's like
007.
Story, dude.
Yeah, it's like James Bond's origin story, and the trailer looks really sick.
Well, it's kind of like you were talking about that Indiana Jones game and how we can do storytelling through video games.
Hell yes, and I am way more comfortable with doing it this way. It makes more sense
that
this
guy's
way.
in it?
Yeah, I said that too. I was like, yeah, I love that guy.
That guy looks like a Martin Lawrence, doesn't
A
he?
little bit.
Looks like old Martin Lawrence.
Old Martin.
From Life.
So yes, this was a situation of we all. If you watch
see where
Bond,
Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy.
yeah, I actually
got
was going to put
married?
that on here, but I was like, I don't know.
I shared it to our Facebook page, and I put "Bad Boys for Life." I was hoping you'd get mad and be like, "That's Will Smith, you idiot."
I know that's what you were doing. That's why I didn't say anything.
Baited you, dude, and you didn't fall for the
Tried
trap.
to troll me, and I didn't fall for the trap.
The trap.
Anyway, yes, if you watch James Bond, then you know a little bit about the lore behind his origins, and that is that his parents died in a climbing accident, and he was essentially adopted by the British government and trained from that point on. Now, there is a lot of...
He's like one of Wes's super soldiers.
Kind of. In between situations where there are insinuations that Hans Blofeld, who ends up as the head of Spectre, was his stepbrother at one point, and there's other things about his upbringing that kind of differ, but that there are main points that were always a fact, that his parents died.
What is Spectre?
Spectre is the criminal organization, pretty much the equivalent to James Bond's MI6. They are a bunch of group of terrorists.
Do you have like a real, so they'd be like Al-Qaeda?
Kinda.
Okay.
A little bit more sophisticated.
I'm
They're like
trying to figure out, do we have sophisticated bad guys in
not
the real
really,
world like
because
that?
again, it's like we just blow up the buildings.
That's actually
there.
like Amazon.
But
Spectre's kind of like Amazon.
I mean, I'm sure I could figure out a way to compare it to Amazon, but
Just the thing, we keep that off the books, baby.
yeah, I guess so. But this looks really cool. I
I watched The Accountant too. That came out on
Okay,
Prime
well, that
this
was
week.
we already passed that.
I know. I just remembered it. It was another cool one. Because I was thinking about.
Again, I'm a James Bond freak, so I'm very excited about this and think it looks great. I think I'll definitely get it. Looks like it drops 2026 is what we have the information for. Okay, here we go. So apparently they are working on a new picture meaning movie, that is going to be a biopic of Kiss, Christian.
Knights in Satan's Service, Detroit Rock City. I saw that movie.
That was the best biopic, but that wasn't really a Kiss biopic.
No. We could see their origin story, dude. Like, what is this makeup stuff?
What is this makeup stuff?
What is on my face?
Why do I look like a clown? Why do people like it so much?
I can be a cat. I'm going to be a cat, guys. Meow.
I think the only...
Maybe you got stuck with that. No, you're a cat, dude. Fuck off.
You're the cat.
You're the cat.
Danny!
You know why?
Danny!
And you know why you're a cat? Because you're a pussy.
I think the only...
So sounds like a workaholic skit, dude. Danny! What are you saying over there?
I think the only funny Kiss moment I know is they play "I Was Made for Loving You" as they give King Kong in the newest Godzilla vs. King Kong movie. They give him a robo arm and they're playing that song.
It's a good disco song.
Yeah, I love "I Was Made for Loving You." Is it disco? Oh, it does have the claps. I forgot.
That's just the disco beat, dude.
Anyway, it's called, the biopic is called Shout It Out Loud, and Nick Jonas is closing in on starring as Paul Stanley in the picture. Let's see. Deadline reported that he is looking to be putting on the face paint for the Kiss frontman Paul Stanley for the film.
It's supposed to be directed by my former director, Mick G. So I'm excited about it. He's a great director. Nice guy, too. Gave us a lot of money when he came to town and shot We Are Marshall.
Is that the guy who was the director for We Are Marshall?
Yeah. Yeah. Produced Charlie's Angels, too, I think.
Your director, you fucking kill me. Yes, Mick G.
He directed me on that scene on 4th Avenue.
Yes, we know. I think everyone knows.
And my socks were incorrect, and they had to stop production to get me time period authentic socks.
Oh my God!
And they cut it from the movie.
Oh, okay.
My big scene.
I was starting to think because I don't remember you at all.
No, there's a few scenes I'm in.
He's in there.
You can see my big mustache.
Anyway,
And then
deadline
Anthony
reporting.
Mackie walks by me, or I walk by him. I can't remember, dude.
Did you meet him?
Yeah, we talked. I said, someday you're going to be Captain America, buddy. I said, on your left, remember that?
You're
I
so
said,
full of shit.
Your kids are going to love it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we had an interesting story that came down the pike from my algorithm. They're
Algorithm.
looking, and this is Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd are looking for the iconic guitar that Marty plays Johnny B. Good with. It is a 1950. Where is it?
ES345.
It's a ES345 Gibson Cherry Red.
Been lost since the first movie. It says.
Yeah, lost since that first film.
Because they wanted it back for the sequel, but no luck.
So I guess if you note in the sequel, I don't think it's the same guitar, right? Or at least
I guess not.
the same model.
It's
I would
cool
assume.
how they got the actors to make the case for it, pleading with.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, there is
It's
a
crazy that Christopher Lloyd's still alive.
Yeah, that's true. That's why every time they talk about making like a Back to the Future sequel, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm good. No, I'm good. Iconic scene when Michael J. Fox plays Johnny B. Good in Back to the Future. I can imagine why they would want that guitar. Knowing Michael J. Fox, it's probably got something to do with charity, because that's really all he does anymore is a lot of stuff for charity. But he really, they made a video, I guess.
I think he's coming back to acting too on that Apple Plus show.
Who?
J. Fox.
J. Fox, cool. I hope he does.
I think it might be the one with Harrison Ford, and they're like therapists. I don't know.
Okay. But anyway, if you happen to know where this guitar is,
he starts riffing on stage, dude.
Yeah.
Like people kind of lose interest. He goes too crazy for him.
Yeah, he goes too wild. They're not ready
doing
for
Van
that.
Halen, the hammer
Yeah.
tapping stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, you're right.
And they're like, what the fuck is
See,
this?
he's all
What
right.
is this guy doing?
He's all right when he's doing the skip,
Darn that duck walk.
yeah, the duck walk. But then he goes too far and starts doing like Slash and
Hendrix behind the head.
yeah, it does the Hendrix.
Should play
and-
with his.
Oh God, dude, God damn.
I almost said
You always
something.
got to take it too far.
No, that's what Murderface plays his bass with.
But yeah, when he kicks over his amp, which I think is that a poison move? I don't know what band does that. Yeah, he's crawling around on the floor. That's when everybody starts going. I'm not so sure about
your
this.
Kids will love it. Your kids are
will
gonna love
Your
it.
kids will love it.
They're like, I'm gonna have kids. I'm not gonna have kids. After that guy told me that, he probably ruined everybody's future. Butterfly, don't step on the. Fuck the fucking butterflies, man.
Fuck that. Butterflies can suck my nuts.
What about the butterflies?
Oh, Lordy. All right. This was interesting. Sebastian Stan, who we know is the Winter Soldier from the Marvel Universe, says that...
Speaking of Hot Tub Time Machine.
You're right. I always forget that, goddammit. And I'm the one that always remembers it, which is funny. Apparently, at one point, he was supposed to become Captain America.
In the runnings.
Yes. For whatever reason, that was not done. Obviously, Anthony Mackie went on to portray...
No, they're talking about Chris Evans.
Yeah.
You said Anthony Mackie.
No, I'm saying they said Sebastian Stan was supposed as Bucky.
No. This is about Chris Evans. This is about actually being cast as Captain America.
Oh. Well, that shows you that I should read more, and I don't. So, anyway, I think he would have done a good Captain America.
Yeah, but then
Don't
the
you?
article's like, then we'd lose Bucky, and he's been such a great.
Yeah,
Bucky.
he's been such a good Bucky. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Never watched the first Avenger movie.
Yeah.
I know we own it, but I've never watched it.
I love it. It's great.
The Winter Soldier is supposed to be one of the best ones.
Winter Soldier is one of the best ones. Easy. I will tell you that. All right, let's see if I got this right. It looks like Clayface has narrowed its lead role down to about 4 actors.
I didn't recognize any of their names, but it said the guy was in Sinners, and I was like, it must be the vampire. And it was.
I guess it was. Yeah, the main guy, yeah.
So I was like, he could be Clayface. He did a good job being some Irish. He's kind of like singing again, you know. He's like,
Okay.
hey, come on.
Okay, all right.
And he could be fucking intense and scary, too, though. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that guy doing it. His name is Jack O'Donnell, I think.
O'Connell.
Yeah,
Close. Jack O'Connell. Close. Very close. Yes, George McKay, Tom Blythe, Jack O'Connell, and Leo Woodall are testing for the role of Clayface, a.k.a. Matt Gargan. Looks like George McKay, best known as the title protagonist in 2003's Peter Pan, and also co-starred in 1917 alongside Dean Charles Chapman.
Do you know who Dean Charles
I don't know any of
Chapman
these
is?
fucking people, honestly.
I don't either.
Some of these movies I don't fucking know.
I
2003
know
Peter
Michael
Pan.
B. Jordan in Sinners, dude.
Is that the Jason Isaacs Peter Pan they're talking
I
about?
didn't see that.
I didn't either, but I don't know what they're talking about.
I'll see. Hold on.
Tom Blythe, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. He's also currently leading the MGM series Billy the Kid, which I have not seen. Christian mentioned Jack O'Connell. He was also in Ferrari as well as Sinners.
Yeah, with Michael B. Jordan. And I was going to make a joke earlier because Michael B. Jordan plays 2 characters.
Uh-huh.
But it's actually his brother Michael C. Jordan.
Poster.
Dude. But then I was like, what about Michael Jordan? What's Michael Jordan's middle name?
A.
No, it's Jeffrey. His name's Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Jeffrey.
So when he says MJ, is it supposed to be Michael Jordan? Is it Michael Jeffrey?
It's probably Michael Jeffrey.
It's ruined everything now, dude. I never should have looked it up. Now MJ's not MJ.
Which Peter Pan were you guys talking about?
It doesn't matter.
Hook. Rufio.
We're not talking about it.
That's the best Peter Pan movie.
That is the best Peter Pan movie.
Are we
I
done?
agree. No, we're not done.
No. Nothing's done yet.
It's getting late.
So as it turns out, the Clayface film will take inspiration from the animated series, which is great because that's the greatest origin in Batman history, in my opinion, from the animated series.
Yeah, I could see them. Make a Mad Hatter movie, too.
Same thing. I mean, some of the greatest origins came from that animated series. And I am thrilled that they are considering doing it like
Looking at it.
Yeah, looking at that for inspiration, that makes me thrilled. So again, the Clayface movie, we will let you know as we know more about the casting and I think the writing as well.
Sam, did you get the Arden pizza from Pizza Hut yet?
From
Little Caesars, my bad.
Don't get it.
I'm not going.
It's about the size of this plate. That's how big it is.
Was it really?
Sounds about right.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds about right. Yeah, it's
the
just so they can
so much to you.
Yeah, it's just a flatbread. It's like a flatbread pizza that you get anywhere else.
The reason I was wondering if we were done, I need $5 more. I want to try to work for you somehow.
Okay, well we'll think of something.
How can I earn $5?
Okay.
So this was that Switch 2 story.
This is the Switch 2 stuff going on.
If you scroll down, you see more of the posts the guy did. He posted pictures of his Switch screen because it got stapled. They stapled the receipt to the front of the box, and the way the Nintendo had the screen or the thing sitting in the box, it got punctured. But it looked like the screen still worked. At least it just had 2 spots on it. I'm like, it's not a. I mean, I guess they're gonna replace.
I would assume. Yeah,
they're replacing it and everything.
It's just like.
Well, you said whoever stapled that to the box.
I mean, seriously, it's like, why would you not? I mean, and I worked at Toys R Us, which was a long time ago, but Scotch tape, rubber bands, you don't use staples to staple people's shit, especially for like collectors like myself. I would shit I would be like, no, you gonna take his back and give me a brand new one.
I'd be mad to begin with. I'm like, I don't even want the receipt.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like, what happened to putting the receipt in the bag? What happened to that?
Well, he didn't have a bag there in the picture. So
Well,
anyway. Used a bag.
Again, we want to let everyone know this is. Hold up.
Okay.
Want everyone to know this is not like a mass problem. So if you do have a Switch pre-order, don't expect it to be stapled. This is just one instance of some idiot GameStop employee that decided it'd be a good idea to staple the receipt to the outside of the box, not knowing that he would destroy the console in the process.
They took it out of his paycheck, and he's been flogged accordingly. No, I don't. Got fired. My brothers got their Switches, except Josh. Josh is still waiting on Target. I guess Target's letting everybody down.
All right,
pre-ordered from Target.
Start skipping stories here.
Trevor pre-ordered from Walmart, and they delivered it with maybe a Coke and some Pringles.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. It's like Walmart going.
Set you up, bro.
Above,
yeah. Then they know exactly what
They're
you
like,
want.
have this treat on us while your system updates or whatever.
All right. Let's talk about Mark Hamill. We love Mr. Mark, and he recently gave us some news that was unfortunate but not unexpected, that he's probably done playing Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars universe. Again, he is rolling up on, 80? And I can imagine he could play a Jedi much longer. So, again... But I like the idea. He says he is open to the motion capture deal and, a younger actor. I know he backs Sebastian Stan.
So we can get digital Luke Skywalker in Fortnite now, and he can say bad words.
They didn't.
Hopefully that's not the case, but we'll see.
Well, what else are we going to do with AI, dude?
I don't know.
You know how I was using AI to make those videos and stuff? I was thinking it's like, they have AI just killing people.
Probably.
The robots that they have out there killing fields. It's coming.
You want to know something?
Dun, 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 dun.
From what I've heard...
See the robots stepping on our skulls, dude?
Yeah.
What I've heard from the Fortnite leakers is next season it's supposed to be full superhero theme with Superman, and they're going to have an AI Superman that you can have on your team and talk to.
Sweet.
I hope he's nice.
Everyone loves the Boondock Saints. That is a cult classic film about two brothers who go on a big revenge tour against the Russian mafia for the killing of one of their priests, I think, right? Or no,
That's been a long
bar fight
time.
or something. Yeah, something like that. There was a sequel, Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day. Not nearly as well received as the original, but didn't bomb.
Is it canon? Is this like a third one to that? Or is this like...
according to Mr. Norman Reedus, who, as you can see on your screen, plays one of the two brothers, there is a third one on the way. And I'm going to quote Norman here. Yeah, it's a bigger one. I mean, we did that first one for $7 million, I think, and it made so much money post because, again, it was like a cult thing. But it never went to theaters because of the Columbine shooting. Nobody would touch it. So Troy Duffy, the director, he rented out 2 theaters just to show it to the crew. The rumor was it only made 2 theaters, but they didn't even sell tickets at these 2 theaters. He just rented out the theaters. So the challenge is making a third with money with that sort of energy indie to it. Right now, we're finding that.
And the first film was exclusive to Blockbuster, it says, dude.
Yeah.
You worked at Blockbuster.
I did, yeah.
What was that like?
A whole different topic and discussion.
I haven't heard about that.
It was fun. I mean, it was... Huh?
This shows me one VHS to be on the lookout for.
Boondock Saints?
Ma 2?
Because it...
I didn't know about that. That's exciting news to me, dude.
Yes, it looks like
Octavia Spencer
is going to return for her iconic role in Ma 2.
And now y'all ain't going to make her drink alone, are you? That would be nice to do to a lady like me.
Oh my God! Of course, the first Ma movie was a huge success, released in 2019.
I think Aaron hates it.
Really?
I think he doesn't like it.
Well, I mean, I can. It's not horror per se.
It is horror. It's horrible. I own it. It's a fun, stupid movie.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah, it was definitely a financial success, I guess.
Apparently, the Ma sequel was unveiled by Blumhouse at Atomic Monster and its first ever Business of Horror event in Hollywood.
I guess she didn't die in that fire, dude.
I guess not. I guess she survived.
She's going to be all scarred up.
Pulling
wearing a
a
mask, dude. Wearing a Fan of the Opera mask.
Pulling a Halloween Kills.
So Ridley Scott was in the news last week, and he says that he is most likely done with the Alien franchise. I think we all kind of assume that.
I guess he did an interview with Screen Rant.
Yeah, he did an interview and said that he says, I think I've done enough. This follows Alien, of course, Covenant, and then there was Prometheus.
Yeah, it's weird.
His help on
he's like, the only one that I liked was the second one, James Cameron's.
Yeah.
And he's like, the third and fourth were so bad, so I had to come back.
Now that he's got it back on his feet with Romulus.
Yeah, but he didn't write that, or
no. Well, I mean, he assisted with it.
Not as much. It's not like
so.
It's not like his Prometheus crap.
Yeah,
no,
he produced
I mean, I didn't. Again, I would have liked to have seen that continue.
Sure.
That Prometheus Covenant storyline continue. So
I don't like.
I'm a little bummed out.
I don't like it being part of the. It should be separate.
It is separate.
No, it's all part of the Alien franchise.
All right, let's do one more story. We'll get out of here.
What about that Alien Earth preview? That looked cool.
What Alien Earth preview?
You didn't watch it?
No.
The new one that came out. Even Loudon commented in the group chat about it. Jesus Christ.
Anytime you want to do the show prep, you're more than welcome.
I'm talking about the group chat where Loudon shared the video. The trailer for Alien Earth. You just ignore Loudon's text in the group chat.
Probably.
He said, I thought it would give a preview pic.
This is the Alien Romulus trailer.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. Why would you be talking about?
I'm not seeing the Alien
Earth
trailer. Where is it? I'm on Signal here. I'm looking.
It's right here. That is the Alien Romulus trailer he linked to.
Fucking asshole.
Well, he linked
Suck
to
my ass.
He linked to the wrong one, but there is one. I watched it.
Or shit. I'm tired of your bullshit.
It's still. There's no excuse that it was the wrong link, so I didn't watch it.
We have had a lot of cuts at the WWE, but I don't think any of them stung as bad as Mr. Ron Killings, a.k.a. R-Truth.
Or seemed to come out of left field.
Yeah, like, doesn't he have a storyline with Cena? Or is it already over?
I think they also said,
it's the trailer. It's the actual official trailer.
They never seen a response like this in years from the locker rooms, like going like, what is happening? Why did they do that? We disagree with this.
Yeah. Well, he's probably a workhorse. I mean, I'm sure, and he's been with the company forever, and he probably has turned down jobs and money and all that stuff. Yeah. So, it was a shock to everybody that Ron was let go. And I know that Ron is, he's...
Well, I guess it came down to the contract and him getting paid. Since he's been there so long, it's probably a high salary rate.
Apparently, the same thing is happening with Miz right now.
We're not getting enough money from you.
Yeah. The same thing is happening right now with Miz. They don't know if Miz will be a part of the company very much longer. Yeah. Because, again, you have these guys that are there because of their tenure. And that, unfortunately, is just not the world that we live in anymore. That's the wrestling world. And no one's untouchable, and that this shows it because Truth has been with that company. Shit.
Somebody was saying Vince would have kept people like that. As bad
Again,
as he was
that's kind of my point. Is that's an antiquated way of thinking that's just not accepted anymore.
Well, it's capitalism now.
Right. I mean, exactly. It's like We had some other stories about.
Well, it's
of
funny.
course, we know
It's like-
McMahon sold $250 million of his stock to Endeavor.
Well, what
to try
about
to do his
what about the
14-1.
stories of? It's just hard for them, like WWE, to be like, we're making more money than ever, but we can't afford to pay you that. So,
Well, I think isn't that what's going on? Kind of going on with Roman Reigns right now. According to stuff that I've read, they're actually having contract hang-ups with Roman
I haven't
because they're not wanting to pay him more or what he wants or whatever. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what's happening with the WWE. Anything going on in AEW that you want to?
I'm pretty sure they'll pay Roman whatever he wants.
I mean, I would think. Yeah, it's like Jesus Christ. If you're not going to pay him, who the hell are you going to pay? For God's sakes. But yeah, that was unfortunate. R-Truth was a great character. He was always entertaining.
They thought that he's always good. You know, he never even given shit. He's going to go do it and make the most of it. And he could make a lot of gold out of
shit. Yeah, exactly.
Spun
I mean, that
shit
whole
into gold.
That whole 24/7 title. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even remember that shit. That whole, if you recall, that 24/7 where anybody could.
Did you see one of the last times he was on TV? He ran into Solo Sikoa, and they had that new guy, JC Mateo. He goes, well, his name's Jeff Cobb, but on TV he's JC Mateo now. And R-Truth was like, who is this, your son? It's like, he's husky.
Again, you know, the hard thing that you're going to replace.
He's always making people break, dude.
I mean, that's the thing. The hard thing in wrestling is having the athletic ability and the comedic skills.
He made Lesnar break, too, and he's talking about throwing Heyman
Dude, he
over
made
the ropes.
Taker break before, dude.
He's fun.
Taker. The only other person who could make Taker break was Austin. So, yeah, it's a shame. And we wish Ron all the best. I don't know if he's going to retire. I don't know if he's going to try to go to another program. I'm not sure. Time will tell. We'll keep you updated.
I'm sure he'll land on his feet wherever he does.
I have no doubt about it.
Same for Miz.
That's really all I have, Christian. Do you have anything else you want to cover?
The P. Diddy stuff is getting really bad. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that.
I said you want to cover,
but
not
I keep
that I'm
seeing
going.
bad stuff about it, and it's like, oh my god.
I still think those drawings they have of the court proceedings are the funniest shit ever. I think those are just so ridiculous.
Why don't they get a better artist, dude?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Yeah, it's kind of like, what are you thinking here?
Can't AI do this?
I mean, yeah, it's like exactly. It's like everything AI can do, it can't fucking sketch this shit for us.
Do we still have court stenographers too doing the typing? It's like,
I think we do.
That's definitely an AI job right there.
I'm editing the rundown.
What a world! What a world!
What a world! What a world! All right, folks. Thank you for joining us on your Friday night. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Make sure you click the thumbs up button on this stream. We'll have videos coming out this weekend. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Tons of videos for you to watch on YouTube.
Yeah, you're
anytime
making
you want.
You might be making too many clips.
Am I making too many? You think?
I don't know. There's a lot of clips out there.
I try to make. Well, they're short, so I try to make them short.
There's the link right there.
So
on the rundown, right there.
I'm gonna be here next week, but then after
what's
that,
that for?
That's the Alien Earth official trailer.
I'm not showing that. I'm done. Yeah, fuck Loudon.
It's a good, dude. It was a badass trailer. You just want to hate on Alien Earth anyway.
Yeah, that's what it is. For Christian, for Sammy Z.
What?
I
was gonna say next week I'll be here, but the week after that I won't be here.
So yeah, let's discuss that. I'm glad you brought that up. It's looking like our season 9 will most likely wrap at the end of June. Following that, we'll probably take about a month off. Cool. Just to catch our breath, take some vacation time and stuff like that. So tell your friends if they want to be part of the show or be part of anything before the end of the season. I'm not sure that we'll do any kind of special season finale. We don't really do that kind of shit because I'm lazy and I have a real job.
This is a real job.
No, it isn't.
Thank you for supporting our real jobs.
So anyway,
I'm getting paid. You're not
for
getting
Christian,
paid?
for Ryan, for me, for Christian, for Sammy Z. This is Ryan Zip. Have yourself a great weekend, a great week. Get you right back here next Friday.
Get you a piece of it.